sticker. I've seen a lot of creepypastas. Oh, wait a second. No, never mind. Pretend my eyes are... Never mind. Alright. So, I'm going to do a creepypasta. Just note that this is not scripted. And I drew this. It came out really bad because the background's like really hard to draw on. Like, look at this. That's what I mean. So you should appreciate that I'm doing this for you guys. And yeah, just enjoy. I already know what my story's based off of. I was 5. I was so excited. I basically tripped over my feet running into the Chucky shoes. I got the stamp on my hand, and I immediately went to the prize counter and gave the lady all of the tickets I've saved up over the years. My brother gave me some, and my friends gave me some. I had just enough for what I really wanted, a laser pointer. It was just so amusing to me. I just really wanted it. The lady said I did not have enough. But then my mom came over and told me it was my birthday. And told her it was my birthday. A lady put her head back and opened her mouth and said, "Why didn't you just say so? Go to the front. There's a table reserved for you. And after that, I will give you your laser pointer." So I sat down and I started playing with my pigtails, waiting for my laser pointer. But now, I wish I didn't get the laser pointer. Chucky came over. He had the laser pointer. He dangled it in my face and said, "Hello, little girl, do you want this?" I was terrified, because I may have been 5, but I knew that was not how it was supposed to be. I went over to my mom and pulled on her pant leg. "Mom, is that rat supposed to talk?" She looked over at me and said, "Sweetie, it's a man in a costume." I narrowed my eyebrows and walked away saying, "Dream crusher." I went back over to the mouse, and he said, "Do you want to go up on the stage with me and dance?" There was 2 reasons I didn't want to go up. 1, he was a talking mouse in a costume. That was probably some man that I did not want to be around. And 2, I was a terrible dancer. My best dance move was throwing around my limbs that were attached to my body, just wobbling like crazy. So I said no, and I walked over to my mom. But then he grabbed me by the back of my shirt and put me on his shoulder, and I started screaming like crazy. So he picked me up and put me on the stage. On the stage, there's thousands of eyes looking. Well, not thousands, but I mean, you know. I was terrified. Chucky grabbed my arms and started wiggling me around, acting like I was dancing. Then he said, "Do you want to go to the backstage with me?" I almost started crying. I was so terrified. It was as if his eyes were to start moving. I glanced at my mom, but she was on her phone. So she probably didn't realize what we were doing. Before I could answer, that duck thing grabbed me by the back of my shirt and started pulling. This is where it starts to get fake. The rest of it was real. So she started pulling me, and I was shrieking, but by the time my mom realized, I was already behind stage. I was in my chair. I was in a chair that they put me in, and Chucky started walking over to me. I was crying at this point. His eyes were twitchy. He just didn't look anything like he did before. I was wishing I didn't choose Chucky as my birthday place. I just wanted to go home. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be behind stage. And I certainly didn't want to be with that rat. He started coming over to me and went into it and put his paw in his pocket and pulled out a knife. I tried to get up, but the duck held me down to my seat, pressing on my shoulders. I was so terrified. I screamed. I screamed and I started shaking. The duck taped me down, but she should have known I was strong because I ripped through it and tackled the mouse. I didn't mean to. It's just that the force is so strong. When I got up, I ran back. I told my mom about what happened, but she didn't believe me. I started crying and the mouse came back out. He put the knife back in his pocket, but no one was looking at him anyway. Only I was. He closed his fingers so that only his index was pointing out, and he put it by his neck and pretended to slide it like a knife while looking at me. The end. I hope you guys liked it.